Good morning and welcome to A1 Vacuum and Sewing for Thursday, August 17th. There's got to be like a mosquito hatch going on in my neighborhood or something. I literally got home from walking the dogs this morning with, I think, 3 mosquito bites. And I'm the guy that never gets bitten by mosquitoes. Like if I'm like out with my family, Jeannie and Kai take all the mosquitoes for me and Violet. We they sacrifice themselves for us. Sorry, I'm reminding my kids to text Jeannie today. So Jeannie is out of the office today. She will be on her computer because you can't keep that woman from working. And so she's going to work from home today. She starts her treatment today. So far, so good. I talked to her this morning. I know she said something about it yesterday, but the community here and the family that we've been building at A1 has been tremendous in making us feel loved and supported, and I know she feels that, and she appreciates that. So she's in remarkably good spirits, and I think we all know she's gonna be just fine. Mosquito magnets. Like my son is also like a little OCD. I like, now that my kids are in college, I'm worried that my kids are gonna like tell their friends, yeah, our parents do this live stream, and so they know that we talk about them on the live stream because we'll run into some of you and then you'll talk to them about stuff that's like only family members and people on the live stream know about. And the kids are like, man, you really do talk about us. But I'm fearful that some of their friends will watch the live stream and get the dirt. So yeah. And just to say this, Cheryl, like, we're not too proud to ask. I don't think we know what we want or need yet, and we're highly hopeful that everything just goes super smoothly and everything is good. So not a ton of stuff to talk about today. We are going to do the giveaway today. Michelle's got a class this morning. I've got the shop kids here. I should have all 3 texts today. We do remain about 2 weeks out on service. I think we should be totally good today. If you do need something from Jeannie, feel free to email her. I think she's finding work to be a welcome distraction. I tried to get her to go to bed early last night, but she stayed up after I did. I was like, I gotta walk the dogs at 6, so I'm going to bed at 10. And I don't know what time Jeannie came to bed. Jeannie came in at like 11 or something like that. We'll be in tomorrow to get my oldie but goodie machine that had a spa day. So yeah, we remain about 2 weeks out. It is the time of year that I start talking about the holidays. And the reason for that is the same thing happens every year when people show up in like November, right around Thanksgiving, completely panicked because something's happening with their machine or their machine isn't working, and they are freaking out about the fact that the about the fact that they're in the middle of their holiday projects and they might have 4.2 million stitches, but they didn't want to bring their machine in right before the holidays. So get it to me now. That worked really well last year. In fact, we were kind of crazy busy from like September through late October, early November, and then service slowed down a little. So it actually worked out. So, keep that in mind. If you're at 2.5 or 2.6 million stitches on those embroidery machines, it might be better to bring it in now than to wait as we get into the fall, as things get busier and busier, and, risk having us be, I'm sure all you ladies know, I'm sure all you ladies know that it's not uncommon for us around the holidays to be pushing 3 or 4 weeks. And I do get to a point where I won't do rush services. I just get to a point that where I just don't think it's fair, to charge. Well, and that's the other thing that happens is we had a year, I think it was in 2020, right before the holidays, where it was like 1 out of every 3 customers is like, I want to rush. And it just got to the point where I had to be like, nope, I can't do it. So that Lyric is a beautiful machine. I've actually got Brother 950s coming. It is a great machine, and it is lighter weight. Like my favorite of that series is actually the equivalent of the Soprano or the Brother BQ 1350. But that Lyric at that price, Terry, was a steal. So congratulations on the new Lyric, and I'm loving that you're loving it. Let's talk a little about printers. Let's talk a little about upgrades. We were, and it normally never happens this way. You ladies that have been Brother and Baby Lock fans for a couple years have, I'm sure, become accustomed to products launching in August, and then they're like available September 1st, and then who knows what you're going to get when you're going to get it. That is not how things went down this year. So they allowed us like a one chance opportunity to pre-order product. So we had it in the store ready to deliver when the product hit the market. That said, I should have bought more. So we had Asuli ask, do I call you if you want the new printer? You can actually buy the new printer right online, Asuli. It won't charge you shipping. It says shipping at checkout, but like the product is marked to not need shipping. So it'll ship for free. We're going to cover the cost of the shipping. That said, yesterday afternoon, we sold everything we had in the store. So with that in mind, I talked to my rep midday yesterday, and I have a second order that's slated to ship tomorrow. So anybody buying upgrades or printers, and so with that in mind, everything ordered through this morning is covered and then some. So the second shipment of product beyond our pre-order should be arriving very, very quickly, and we'll get those out to you. Asuli, if you wanted to use, say, your Sewing and More card from Synchrony, then you'd have to call the store. You're welcome to do so. And I'm happy to deal with it there. I also strategized with my rep. So I probably shouldn't even talk about this on the live stream. we have kind of like the ability to make another order related directly to the launch. So we had the ability to do a pre-order. We did that. The product arrived. Like I said, midday yesterday, all that product was sold. We have a show order. That is done. That should be shipping tomorrow. And then there's like almost like an order redo where I can add on, so to speak, to my show order. And so, the more you order, the better your deal, the better your discounts, all that stuff. That said, I'm going to do this in stages. So I've kind of left, because there are certain amounts that you have to hit for each order. I've left some product not related to the upgrades and the printers, kind of in the wings. So I can pull a product, bring it in, have an order of the correct volume, and have it sent. And I'm going to be doing that. And if this is similar to the way it's gone in years past, I'll be doing that every like 4 to 6 days. Everybody kind of hears the questions about the economy. Like, part of what we're doing in our store is we're very carefully managing our inventory. And that's part of what allows us to do things like free shipping and stuff like that. So somebody asked the questions, did I see brother has a new PQ 1600? Michelle, was that even launched? The new PQ? They didn't have it yet, right?
The launch for what? The PQ?
The new PQ. They didn't have it at BEX.
Anything other than advertising materials.
Okay.
I haven't seen a video or anything.
So somebody asked about the PQ 1600. And this is the only thing I will say, because quite frankly, I think, is it called the new PQ 1600? Let's see, brother. So there is a new high-powered semi-industrial, that's my term, not brother's, straight stitch machine. It was not ready for brother's launch. It's big, Joanne. So I believe I could get it into the car, and but it may just be easier if it's in like the SUV or the truck. The size of the box is probably 28 to 30 inches, and maybe, yeah, it's probably 28 to 30 inches square, like around that size. So it may be easier in the cargo hold of an SUV than it would be in a trunk or a back seat, but I believe I could make it work. I always tell folks, you'd be amazed how many Solarises and Luminaires we've loaded into Priuses. So Gwen asked a question, what are the upgrades and what about a printer? So watch the live stream from yesterday, Gwen, and then we'll be doing some demo videos, kind of technique videos with both the printer and not with the upgrade, but with the XJ2, with the new features on the XJ2. But we kind of showed a bunch of stuff yesterday, and then there are going to be more videos coming. So with that in mind, great new product. The printer, like, it's funny because the ladies were playing with the printer yesterday. Dana went home with a printer yesterday, and everything that we're seeing and hearing, like, it's a must-have. And quite frankly, you guys have probably gotten to know us enough to know not everything, and we don't categorize everything as a must-have. But this is one of those things that Jeannie was like, I must have that. So more product definitely coming. So that said, if you guys want to order that stuff, it's on the website. If anybody wants to use, I had a phone call this morning from somebody who's like, I can't figure out how to use Synchrony. We just take care of it over the phone. And in those circumstances, there's no refunds involved then. I just charge $6.49 in store for the upgrades. And then like printers, etc. That's different price, but $9.99, free shipping. And then we're including with the pre-orders those the fabric roll in the bundle, which is another $99 value. So we've had a lot of people asking questions about the printer and the upgrade. The long story short, we'll be creating videos, taking care of videos, posting that stuff as we do, but we're just opening this stuff. So expect to see those videos as we get through the weekend, and as we get into next week, you're going to be seeing more and more about that. And questions like that, Cheryl, I will answer once I'm totally positive I know the right answers. So there is a special fabric that that the fabric does take. And so, but like, can you use any fabric? That's a different question. It is a fabric off a roll. And I think the formulation of the fabric and the ink is such that it's more or less indelible. There's some lamination and stuff like that available. And there are a ton of videos for the product on YouTube. This is something we've been talking a lot about. And when I say we've been talking a lot about it, it does take paper, but I'm not sure it takes regular paper, maybe other rolled paper. And that's like, I haven't played with it yet. I haven't had a chance to, but we will be, and we'll be posting videos on all that stuff. And keep in mind, if it's purchased here, we actually are including the Get to Know You classes. So that's curriculum that Michelle and Jeannie are actively working on. And I had somebody yesterday say something like, I've seen prints and they look blurry. That was just a bad picture then, because like I've seen samples that are really, really clear, almost like photos. So yeah, and like I said, YouTube's your friend as far as additional videos about that stuff. And we'll be talking it. So it does take 8.5 by 11 paper. See, you ladies know more than me. I've had some things going on in my life. So with that in mind, we have not yet done our giveaway from last week. And I don't even know what we're giving away. I totally forgot to ask Jeannie. Let's see if Jeannie answers her phone, and we'll do this on the fly. This is how this works in our house. If you ladies haven't figured it out yet, and gents, we fly from the seat of our pants. Hey, what are we promoting that you'd like to give away?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Let them pick out of the Kimberbell box.
Oh, like, should I do?
You can grab something out of the Kimberbell box.
Where is the Kimberbell box?
You could give away
Okay.
give away, I think of the pop rulers. There's the rectangular pop rulers.
Okay.
'Cause
Oh, that was from wasn't that from Miss Levinson? Right, but didn't you okay. All right. Where is the cure goal box? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. All right. Bye. All right. So, how about that? Let's see. Give away a printer. No, not giving away a printer. Once the printers are out there, maybe we'll give away some fabric and stuff. Yeah, and that's the thing. I think the printer's more or less driven through Artspira. But this has all to do with how the this has all to do with how the My Connection universe is coming together. It's just super exciting to see how Brothers integrating everything so they all talk, they all work through Canvas and Artspira. It is it's super cool. So all right, so let's make sure the giveaway page is set. And let's see, window capture. Where are we? There. All right, so we're gonna grab a couple things from the Kimberbell box. And yeah, no Stellaire upgrade as a giveaway. But the giveaways will be good. So there are going to be 2 winners. And if you're new to the live stream and you're out of town, you still win. But we do have you pay the actual shipping. And Debbie, I'll answer that question in 1 second. And that is because the one that you're buying here is a genuine hoop. And the one that you're buying on Amazon is a generic hoop. So let's hit start here. All right. So the question last week was, who is your favorite sewing influencer? So Paula Kramer says, as far as quilting goes, I think Kristen Creates to be an awesome instructor. And when it comes to embroidery, Jeannie, you have it in the bag. So Kristen Creates for the quilting and Jeannie for the embroidery. I think Jeannie will be very pleased at that. Now, Jeannie had said to me, grab one of these out of the bag. So that's going to be what we do. So you have won, Paula, the pop rulers. So congratulations. And let's pick a second winner. So let me actually put a name on this because the way my brain has been this morning, I will forget as soon as I am done. All right. So once again, if you are in town, you can pick it up. If you are out of town, we'll be reaching out to have you pay the shipping of the rulers. Congratulations, Paula. I don't know if you're on the live stream or not, but if you are, congratulations. And then let's see here. I'm just looking to see if Paula was there. Any chance they will update the Scan and Cut 200 series to work with the wireless machines? You know, I don't know, but part of me doesn't think so. And the reason for that is I think we live in a 300 world. So what happens is as machines mature and as they're displaced by newer models, well, they'll get updates and bug fixes and stuff like that. A lot of the new features, a lot of the special features are relegated to the new machine. So I would never say 100% that they won't upgrade those machines to my connection, but I wouldn't hold my breath. So Kelly asks, where is the sign up page for the giveaway? So we do a giveaway pretty much every Friday. Sometimes there's stuff that's going on where we're too busy and it pushes till Tuesday. But basically, you sign up by answering a question that we asked during the Friday live stream in the comments, which appear down here. If you're watching on YouTube, there's a chat page over here to our left, and where it actually will pop up is down on the bottom once we're done. And then we use a random comment picker to pick people at random. So we're giving a second thing away, and this is going to be a blind pick from the box. Let's go ahead and start. So once again, the question from last Friday was, who was your favorite influencer? Wayne Barber was my favorite sewing and embroidery teacher. Sadly, he passed away a number of years ago. He made sewing so fun and took all the stress. And I'm assuming the rest of that comment was going to be took all the stress out of it. So maybe Wayne Barber is our, what was the guy's name? The Happy Little Clouds guy? Bob Ross. Bob Ross. Maybe he was sewing and embroideries Bob Ross. So I reached down and grabbed out of the basket this design from our friends at Kimberbell, which is Emma's Collage Pillows, which is a great set of pillows. And it's so funny because the pillow right in the middle says, "Bless this nest." And so when we were in Salt Lake City this weekend, I took both my kids for a walk before bed. And 2 houses down from my buddy's house, right there in the avenues in Salt Lake City, was a house that had like a fairy house village in their garden, all lit up with like moving fairies and everything else. And on the front door was a hanging that said, "Bless this nest." So the universe works in strange ways. So anyways, congratulations. That is not, Paul is a name that I've definitely seen before. And let's see. Christy, I'm not sure if I know. So if any of you know Christy, or if you're on the live stream, we'll look for you, Christy, and figure out if we know you and if we've done business with you. If not, you'll get a message from us through the live stream. Basically, asking for your contact info so we can make sure that you get your Emma's Cottage pillows. So with that in mind, I'm going to get to work. Keep in mind, if you're interested in or need Jeannie today, email is going to be your best bet. She will be working from home this afternoon. Jury's out. I'm assuming Jeannie will be here tomorrow, but we're going to see, how she feels. And if she feels like working, she'll be here. And if not, she may work from home again tomorrow. But if she was here, she'd say, have a great day. Make something awesome, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. And keep in mind, for those of you who did have a question about the giveaway is normally a Friday thing. We'll ask a question during the live stream tomorrow to let you know what that question is, and you'll answer it in the comments to be included in the giveaway on Tuesday.